What is up, YouTube? It is your girl Toner bringing you guys another video, and today we're talking about some Call of Duty esports, CDL, Call of Duty League to be exact. Now, this will be a returning series, hopefully, that happens every Wednesday. I didn't do it last week just because it's Super Week. I was busy watching Call of Duty, and I couldn't edit a video and watch Call of Duty at the same time. So, it is what it is. But this week, we're going to start by going over what happened last week and see what happens this week at this upcoming major, which, by the way, is the first major of the CDL of the 2021 season. So here are the standings going into the major. First up, we got our top four: Atlanta FaZe, Optic Chicago, Dallas Empire, and LA Thieves. Now, these four teams, I low-key kind of expected them to be in this spot. It's not surprising. Maybe a little bit for LA Thieves, just because they're new into the scene. But as far as all the other teams go, I really saw this coming, and I'm glad it's these four teams. They're one of my four favorite teams in the league, minus Dallas Empire, but we don't tell anyone that. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see how these teams perform. Obviously, it goes Atlanta FaZe, Optic Chicago, Dallas Empire, then LA Thieves. That's the top four. And then the rest of them, it's kind of wishy-washy. But one thing that really did surprise me is that Royal Ravens have not won a single game yet. Not a single game. I know they're in a hard bracket, but like they at least have something like Seattle Surge. Like, they're on the same level as them, and they didn't beat them. Like, they could have been 1-4, but no, they're 0-5 right now, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It really is. It's kind of sad. Also, so the league gave us a little sneak peek look at what the bracket is going to look like this weekend, and I think the matchup is going to be pretty well in between the teams. Pretty well sorted out. I'm going to give you guys like what I think as far as like who's going to go where, like who's going to win what type dealio. I'm not going to give like scores or anything. I'll let you guys decide that. I'm just going to think who's going to win and who's going to end up on top, maybe. So out of the first game, we have Optic Chicago and New York Subliners. I believe Optic Chicago is going to win that. New York Subliners is going to go down to the losers bracket just because it's Optic Chicago, you know what I mean? So they're going to go off and play Dallas Empire, and I think this could be like a toss-up type match. But I really think that like if Dallas is on their A game, I think Dallas could win. But honestly, I'm going to root for Optic. Just because they're Optic, but based off of talent alone and based off of what happened last season, I think I'm going to go with Dallas Empire for this one, unless their ego gets in the way. As far as the other set for round one and the winners bracket, I think the LA Thieves are going to beat out the Gorillas and go on to play the Atlanta FaZe. Atlanta FaZe is going to take that round, sending LA Thieves to the losers bracket. I just don't think I just think between the two LA teams, I feel like LA Thieves is the stronger one. LA Gorillas is much better than they were last year, but they're still not like to the point where they could beat, a top 4 team like LA Thieves. As far as losers bracket goes, I feel like the Mutineers are going to beat out Seattle Surge and play Legion and beat them as well. And then they're going to go on and play against New York Subliners. I think Florida is going to make a losers round run at least until round 4, where they play against Optic. I think that's probably how far they're going to go, unless they can beat out Optic and continue. But the one team out of the loser bracket right now that has a chance of going all the way in my eyes is Florida Mutineers. Rocker is a close second, but I really think Florida Mutineers could take go all the way from loser bracket into the finals. Now, out of the two, out of Ultra and Royal Ravens, Ultra's looking good this season. Royal Ravens, not so much. So honestly, I'm gonna give this one to Royal Ravens just because I'm not gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one to Toronto Ultra just because Royal Ravens just haven't been there this season at all. Unless they can like do something in this past like week, like these past like 4 days, then maybe. But the way that it's looking right now, they have a lot to work on. Now, Minnesota, I think between the two Battle of the North, I think Minnesota Rock is going to take it. Minnesota Rock is looking really good this season. It's unfortunate that they're in the losers bracket to start out, but it is what it is. I think they're going to take it and go on, and and then going against LA Thieves, I think they could beat LA Thieves, but if LA Thieves is like down and out from losing against FaZe, if they lost full, but if they didn't, then I think LA Thieves could take that one as well and go on like a bender and go against the Florida Mutineers in the elimination final. But I think the final two teams, based off of like loser round and finals, I think it's going to be either Atlanta FaZe, Dallas Empire, like in the first, like coming out of the winners bracket, and either Optic or Floating Mutineers coming out of losers bracket. I think that's going to be like the two face-ups that I think that are most probable to happen. But then again, it is Call of Duty. Anything can happen. These guys know how to play the game. If Sublighters can make some changes, they have a really good squad. They just keep making small mistakes. And, well, Clayster keeps making mistakes as well because he did flip off the camera and got fined for that. But that's a story that, you guys probably already seen. If you have not, well, I'm not going to show it to you because, well, you'll have to go into Twitter and figure that out for yourself. I feel like a lot of these teams have a lot, as far as the first major goes, I think it's going to be those 4 teams. And then maybe by the second major, it'll switch up a little. Hopefully it'll switch up a bit, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. It's the first major of the 2021 season, so it's going to set the tone. Little pun on words. Okay, anyways. It's going to set the tone for the rest of the 2021 season because it's going to give people a first look on who's better than, the rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys hit that like button and comment down below who you think is going to win this weekend. My bets right now, I really hope Optic Chicago, but it's looking like Dallas. It's looking like FaZe, or I think FaZe might win. I hope it's Optic, but I think FaZe might win. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button for more content from me. Happens all the time. See you guys next time. Peace.